Lesson 2.5. Theorems and Postulates of Similar Triangles. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, 100% of the student should be able to attain at least 75% level of proficiency to determine if two triangles are similar. Finding angle and sides measures of similar triangles using congruence and proportions. Applying theorem and postulate of similar triangles to solve problems. Checking of assignment. Class, as a review yesterday, what is quadrilaterals? What are the kinds of quadrilaterals?
A quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 edges, or sides, and 4 vertices or corners. The kinds of quadrilaterals are square, trapezoid, rhombus, rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus and trapezium.
Before we start our lesson for today, I will group you into 2 groups. Kindly point out how many triangles do we have in the picture and how many pairs of triangles are the same. Are you ready, class?
Yes, teacher.
I will give you 5 minutes to do the activity. Please tell me how many triangles and pair of triangles do we have in the picture?
There are 16 triangles and 8 pairs, teacher.
Very good. As what our activity revealed, our lesson for today is all about theorems and postulates of similar triangles. Are you ready to listen, class?
Yes, teacher.
Do you have any idea about theorems and postulate of similar triangles?
The theorems and postulates of similar triangles are the angle-angle, AA, similarity postulate, side-side-side, SSS, similarity theorem and side-angle-side, SAS, similarity theorem.
We will now discuss first 1. Angle-angle, AA, similarity postulate. If 2 angles of one triangle are congruent to 2 angles of another, then the triangles must be similar. If 2 of their angles are equal, then the third angle must also be equal, because angles of a triangle always add to make 180 degrees. In this case, the missing angle is 180 degrees minus 72 degrees plus 35 degrees, equals 73 degrees. 2. Side-side-side, SSS, similarity theorem. If the lengths of the corresponding sides of 2 triangles are proportional, then the triangles must be similar. In this example, the ratios of sides are A. X equals 6, 7.5 equals 12, 15 equals 4, 5. B. Y equals 8, 10 equals 4, 5. C. Z equals 4, 5. These ratios are all equal, so the 2 triangles are similar. And lastly, side-angle-side, SAS, similarity theorem. If an angle of one triangle is congruent to angles of a second triangle and the lengths of the sides including these angles are proportional, then the triangles must be similar. In this example we can see that one pair of sides is in the ratio of 21, 14 equals 3, 2. Another pair of sides is in the ratio of 15, 10 equals 3, 2. There is a matching angle of 75 degrees in between them, so there is enough information to tell us that the 2 triangles are similar. Is that clear, class?
Yes, teacher.
To generalize our lesson for today, in a theorem, if two angles of one triangle are congruent to two angles of another triangle, the triangles are similar. In SSS for similarity theorem, if the three sets of corresponding sides of two triangles are in proportion, the triangles are similar. And lastly, in SAS for similarity theorem, if an angle of one triangle is congruent to the corresponding angle of another triangle and the lengths of the sides including these angles are in proportion, the triangles are similar. By using one of the theorems, prove that these triangles are similar. By this, two different versions of triangles His and Hij. Assume scale is not consistent. Use the side-side-side theorem to determine which pair is similar. That's all for today, class. Goodbye and see you tomorrow.
Goodbye, teacher.